Does anyone want to know why you ask why questions 9 times? There's a piece of well-documented research in the world of comedy called the rake effect. And where this piece of comedy has been documented from was where it was most famously instigated inside The Simpsons. And if you're unfamiliar with a particular episode, there's an episode where the Sideshow Bob character, anybody familiar with Sideshow Bob? Like big crazy hair, like he gets let out of jail, and he gets out of the taxi, stepping back into the area that he's then supposed to be back and free in. And as he steps out of the taxi, somewhat depressed, he stands on a garden rake coming out of the taxi cab, and the rake plants him clean in the face. Kind of funny. What then happens is the camera zooms out, he takes another step with his left foot, and a garden rake smashes him in the face again. And this is still kind of funny. He takes it like a judder and pivots like Ron did yesterday on his pivot foot, and he takes a step in another direction, and the rake plants him straight in the face again, third time over. Kind of funny. What then happens is the camera zooms out further. Not really a camera, it's an animation, but you get the point. And now there's just a sea of rakes everywhere. What happens is he steps on a fourth rake, hits him in the face, and you're like, what are they doing with this? Turns again, hits a fifth rake, and it starts to get a little uncomfortable and frustrating, and you're like, is this the best the writers could really do? It steps on a sixth rake, and now you're pissed. You're like, has anyone got the remote? Seventh rake. You're now past pissed, and you're at your phone. You're somewhere completely different. And eighth rake, you're now desperately looking to change the channel. Ninth rake, it gets to funny again. And then every time it happens after that, it's reported as continually being funny. That's what it's been documented as the rake effect. And you'll see comedians do this, where they tell a joke that for the first time is funny. They call it back a couple of times, it's funny. They call it back 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And you're getting annoyed by it. But by the end of the show, you're cheering along with the same thing, saying the lines back to them in the same moment. You ever seen Tony Robbins, like, get everybody to say I, and you're like, okay. And then you do it twice, and you do it 3 times, and you're like, yeah, but like now this is getting annoying. And by the end of it, everyone's like all in on this is now how we communicate. It's committing to the bit for enough. And that's what we have to do with the why question, is really commit to the bit, because it isn't until you...
Bottom line, guys, this is so important in sales. It's why you ask several questions in several different versions, and why you do it over and over and over again. You have to get them to keep committing, because in the beginning it's novel and it's interesting. Then it becomes kind of boring or maybe even uncomfortable. But once you get them to continue to commit, subconsciously they've already gotten used to it, and now you can nail that idea.